Isaiah 62, verse 1. For Zion's sake will I not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not rest, until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness, and the salvation thereof as a lamp that burneth. And the Gentiles shall see thy righteousness, and all kings thy glory. And thou shalt be called by a new name, which the mouth of Yahweh shall name. Thou shalt also be a crown of glory in the hand of Yahweh, and a royal diadem in the hand of thy Elohim. Thou shalt no more be termed forsaken, neither shall thy land any more be termed desolate. But thou shalt be called Hephzibah, and thy land Beulah, for Yahweh delighted in thee, and thy land shall be married. Praise the Most High. Salutation, saints. Ram Yahweh, E1, B18, 881. Alright. Eternal haplotype. That's right. The seed of Jacob. Alright. L2A1. Maternal haplotype. Seed Sarah. Abraham. Sarah. Alright. The elect. Praise the Most High. Morning watching. 7 a.m. on the West Coast. Alright. Isaiah 62, 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Yerushalayim, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silence, and give him no rest, till he establish until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Alright? That's right. So, you know, if you ever wonder when the elect gonna stop bringing this word out, there's your answer. It ain't gonna stop until he make Yerushalayim a praise in the earth. All right. So, you know, although, you know, he's scourging you. Hey man, we're not satisfied until what? Verse 6, Isaiah 62. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Yerushalayim, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silent, and give him no rest, till he establish, until he make Yerushalayim a praise in the earth. Alright? That's right. That's right. Praise his holy name. Now let's get precept from the New Testament out of the mouth of the Messiah, dealing with the same diligence. Matthew 24. And let's get 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his master hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat due season? Alright, so your master's delegated the authority, alright, to a particular servant, a faithful and a wise servant. Why? Because that faithful and that wise servant is going to do his job when the master's not around. He's going to treat everybody right, and he's going to give everybody what's due to them. Alright, without the master having to look over his shoulder and say, you know, do it this way, do it that way. Right? He's entrusted his servant. Okay? Alright, this is a faithful and wise servant. So the Messiah is asking, who is this guy? Alright, who then is that? Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his master hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Okay? So you got a small job right now. Alright? If you do that job right, if you do that job well, guess what? You're going to be rewarded with even a greater responsibility. Okay? Bless your holy name, Yahweh. Blessed is that servant, Matthew 24:46. Blessed is that servant, whom his master, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. Again, what's all his goods? Yerushalayim being a praise in the earth. That's his inheritance, Jerusalem, all right? That's right. Jacob, his beloved. Israel, his elect. Judah, his inheritance, okay? All his goods, all right? His people, all right? Rulers over his people. Ruler over all his goods means his people as well. Matter of fact, for that, let's go back to Jeremiah. I think that's where we started. And if not, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 33. Okay, that's right, because his goods is his people and his land. All right, so Jeremiah 33 and let me see here. Let's start at verse 20. Jeremiah 33 and 20. Thus saith Yahweh, if he could break my covenant of the day and my covenant of the night, and that there should not be day and night in their season, then may also my covenant be broken with David my servant, that he should not have a son to reign upon his throne, and with the Levites, the priests my ministers, as the host of heaven cannot be numbered, neither the sand of the sea measured, so will I multiply the seed of David my servant, and the Levites that minister unto me. Moreover, all right, okay, moreover, the word of Yahweh came to Jeremiah, saying, considerest thou not what this people have spoken, saying, the two families which Yahweh had chosen, he hath even cast them off. Yeah, that's that Christian doctrine. Oh, Israel used to be the Lord's people. Yeah, they used to be his people until they broke the covenants, and the new covenant lets everybody in. Yeah, right. Nah, that's a lie. Considerest thou not what this people have spoken, saying, the two families which Yahweh hath chosen, he hath even cast them off. Thus they have despised my people. See, you despise the Most High's people when you say Israel, not his people, and that some heathens are in the place of Israel, or in the stead of Israel, all right? Yeah, that's right. You despise his people, all right? Thus have they despised my people, that they should be no more a nation before them. Thus saith Yahweh, if my covenant be not with day and night, and if I have not appointed the ordinances of heaven and earth, then will I cast away the seed of Jacob and David my servant. All right, now going back to what? The point about rulership. The faithful servant over the household gave the servants their meat in due season, right? That faithful and wise servant will be made ruler over all the master's goods, okay? So let's see what else. Let's see what is included and what is probably, I would arguably, the most prized possession of the master's goods, that his faithful and wise servant shall rule over. Then will I cast away the seed of Jacob and David my servant, so that I will not take any of his seed to be rulers over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Praise your holy name, Yahweh. You see that? So we're going to rule the nations, and we're going to also rule the Israelites in the nation of Israel. We who? We the elect, we the faithful, we those that endure unto the end. Okay? And we shall endure unto the end, because he sealed his elect to do just that, to endure unto the end. Bless your holy name, Yahweh. Glory to your holy name forever. All right? So a part of that rulership that the Messiah referenced includes primarily rulership over the people. All right? Over his heritage, his people Israel. Okay? And what's the purpose of that? For I will cause their captivity to return and have mercy upon them. All right? Okay? Bless your holy name, Yahweh. So let's go back to Matthew 24. All right? Who then is that faithful? 24 and 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his master hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his master, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. All right? That's right. And so, as you see, the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right, his heritage, all right, it's going to be judged by his servants, the elect, the seed of David. All right, that goes to show you who that faithful and wise servant is going to be. All right, his elect. All right, seed of David, the house of David, the Levites. Okay. The priests, his ministers, and David, his king. So what does that mean? We're a nation of kings and priests. And so we all will have that kind of righteousness imputed unto us when we call faithful and wise servants. But if not, if you don't want to do it to the end, then you are going to be counted as evil and faithless hypocrite, and you're going to suffer for it severely. Verse 48, but if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my master delays his coming, all right, he's taking too long. Oh, you know what, man, this vision ain't came to pass yet. You know what, hey, man, I'm going to go back into the world, or, you know what I'm saying? You know, anything, whatever the reason may be, you stop tending to the sheep, all right, and caring for the flock, and then you start abusing the flock and being friends with the damn wolves, the heathens, and those faithless men who also don't have any interest in tending to the flock, but they rather live in pleasure and stay drunk and not be judges. See, that's a part of one thing about being a drunkard. When you're a drunkard, you can't be a judge, man. All right, let's look on. Verily I say unto you, Shalakia, verse 48, But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my master delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, okay? So you can't do that, man, all right? You can eat and drink all you want, but you can't just go eat and drink with the drunken, all right? Why? Because now you're being idle. Now you're wasting, now you're screwing around, all right? You on the Most High's time clock, all right? It's not party time, all right? Hast thou faith? Okay, have it to thyself before the Most High, whatever it might be. But it's, it's all things are lawful, but all things are not expedient. All right. So if you just want to, like the song Biggie Smalls came out with back in the day, if you just want to party and bullshit, hey, guess what? Then you're gonna be, you're gonna be surprised when he show up, because you're gonna be too busy partying and bullshitting. And when he show up, it's going to catch you by surprise, and you're going to be sloppy drunk, and you're going to be a goddamn reprobate who he has no use for. Let's explain how it's going to look. All right? But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my master delay is coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the master of that servant shall come in the day when he looketh not for him, and in the hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. You see that? Praise your holy name. That two-edged sword that proceed out his mouth gonna slay you, and the birds gonna eat your ass up, man. That's what's gonna happen to you if you become that evil servant, man. Okay? All right? So what's the meat in due season? Let's ask that question. Well, hey, man, it's this living word, all right? The gospel to his people, okay? And, it's a commandment